Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're playing Nebulous Feet. Well, let's get started. So like I said I was going to do, I did some logistics off screen and shuffled items around between ships as best we can. I think we got every ship like full to the brim with missiles and ammo and extra craft and all that kind of stuff as much as we could possibly carry. And we took all the fuel off the station, so we may or may not come back to the station ever, depending on how badly I need more space fighters. Because there are still like 30 fighters on board the station that I couldn't fit in the carrier. Too bad we couldn't fit those on the transport ship, but I'm pretty sure that was an option. Apropos of nothing, some of the issues that I've been having getting bombers to launch their payloads, I reported on the Nebulous Fleet Command Discord. And one of the developers checked into it and said, yeah, hey, this is an issue. We'll work on it. So I feel like I accomplished something, and I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at what mission we want to do next. We have options here. So we did the Navmag Ashford, where we just came from. We could investigate the beacon, or we could go straight to Seven Sisters. Oh, we're actually only 3 missions left from the end of it. I think we have enough hyperfuel to do all 3 of these in one shot. So assuming we don't have to come back to this, I think we'll be good to go, because we got all this extra fuel on the sea salt here. I probably should have transferred most of it to the harsh winds below. But anyway, let's go to Fated Call and check out this stress beacon.
Traffic. Send your traffic. Ready.
Receiving.
Trying to get everybody in a nice, neat formation so we can have a dramatic departure.
Send your traffic.
I guess that made you zoom out for some reason. I think that's why. There we go. Okay. Figured out a new hotkey that I didn't know before, which is that you can...
Heading, standing by. Course laid in.
Standing by.
Hold on.
We're on our...
Ready.
You can press E or C to move the view upward or downward to something I was struggling, I couldn't figure out before. I also got some cool screenshots of the fleet in formation in front of the station. So I'll post those on my Steam at some point if I remember to do that. Danger fuel warning. 9 ships which are low on fuel. That's okay. Because we have lots of extra fuel on board the transport. We got these 2 OSP ships that we eliminated at the last stop. We don't need to do any replenishment or repairs. I just want to double check the repairs real quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on it. There was one thing I noticed that the not this cruiser. One of them had a radio antenna that was out. I'm trying to find where that is. Did I repair that? Maybe I guess I repaired that. PR10, that's the little antenna. Okay, I don't see anything that's broken at this, so I guess I must have repaired it and forgot about it. I'm not exactly sure where that antenna is on this chart here. But anyway, let's deploy. Fated Call. No opening cutscene this time, huh? Okay. So where's the distress beacon? I thought I was going to have an objective marker. It'll probably show up in a minute once I unpause it, I guess. I have 4 sundials. Did I get an extra one? I don't remember picking an extra one. I guess I must have. So we got those. We're going to launch the halberds on home guard. I have a feeling there's going to be some serious plot development that comes out of this distress beacon. Do I want to launch all 3 of these? I'll save 1. And then let's launch some of the bigger. So we have tons of Barracuda fighters now. Am I not able to launch these? What's going on here? This is a problem. So maybe I don't have enough. Because I have 50 of them. When I left click on this, nothing happens. This is what's happening.
Ready.
We've got a distress beacon in range. Radar's picking up a vessel. Configuration matches a disabled moor line. No further contacts detected.
Wonder what that's about. Let's get a boarding team in there. Maybe we can find some intel.
OSP distress beacon. Okay, didn't expect that.
Force lead in.
Oh, for sure it was going to be Alliance or civilian. Let's go ahead and get our cruiser group over to here. And we'll keep our heavy cruisers with the carriers for now, and maybe bring them up to, like, there. I think that should be good. And then we'll try to figure out what's going on with our flight deck here. Letting me launch the bombers. Okay, this is a serious bug, I think. I mean, I guess I can't. It's not letting me launch any fighters at all. I don't have any kind of damage. Did it launch the halberds? These 2 are in pre-flight. One sundial launching, one sundial in pre-flight. I'm not in flight quarters, but that shouldn't matter for this part of the UI. Oh, that's what... Okay, somehow I selected the entire group. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, so it was like a UI issue. I hit shift instead of control, I think. So that was just me being confused. Don't mind me. Okay, let's pause it again then. Go to 2 anti-missile and 2 anti-fighter. Okay, launching that flight. And then the halberds are already working. Sundial's already out there. And then we'll launch another flight of the Barracudas to cover the other combat group here. The Barracudas are great for defense because they have the extended fuel tanks. These guys, we got to give tasks to. I like how this sundial is number 3 now. I appreciate that. The one juke just in case. I don't think it's necessary at the moment. Okay. Got all of our stuff assigned.
Ready.
Launch decks are all busy. comes the halberds.
Mission coming in.
Okay, let's give 13 to this group and 14 to the cruiser group. I could send a third halberd for the carrier group here, but I'm gonna try to keep the carrier group near the cruiser group anyway, so I think one halberd can cover both. And I want to have one in reserve in case one of them runs out of fuel and I need to trade them out real quick.
Receiving.
This guy is not information for some reason. He's supposed to be information with the carrier.
Calling in.
What do we got here? This... Okay. That seems to be a derelict ship. Which one of my guys spotted it? It must be the guy underneath, right? Could have been one of my other ships spotted it, actually. Okay, I think this guy's still on a good course here. I have a feeling this might be a trap.
Ready, wizard.
Standing by.
Heads up, crew.
There is the more line. Nothing else so far. I might launch their third halberd to go investigate that, so that we don't have to risk one of our main ships to do it. In the meantime, I think I want to get the rest of the fleet positioned to go to Seven Sisters. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. Let's get through the middle here, I think.
Heading there now, Commander.
Still nothing from these guys. Okay, so this guy is going to be tasked with checking that out. It might be this is just free supplies, because we could have conceivably come to this place instead of going to the Alliance Naval Depot. So it might be that there's just thunderheads there for us to pick up or something like that, in which case we'll probably just have to leave it alone, because we already have a full load.
Locking in. Got a job for us? Acknowledged. and confirmed. Strap in, crew. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Strap in, crew.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Strap in, crew. Got a job for us?
Ready for tasking.
Ready.
Okay, this is the inventory. Oh, it's a carrier. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, we got more sturgeons. That's worth the trip. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna swap out some of the craft that we have on board here for more sturgeons because we still have a limited supply of those. And sure enough, this was just a point for us to resupply in between missions. It seems like.
Ready, wizard. Locking in.
Send your traffic.
I guess we could recall this guy at this point.
Multiple drive flares detected.
Oh snap! Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight over it.
Retrieve whatever they can from that carrier. We could really use those replacement craft. We can't abandon it. Let's pull back to defensive positions and ride this out. Then we can get what we need.
Drive flares detected strength 4. Does that mean 4
Stand
ships?
by.
Or kind of ship count for multiple? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, are we in a good position here? I think we're kind of in an okay position. Let's move our carrier back here. We're gonna pull this back, that's fine. I'm gonna pull this guy down here. This guy will move over to here. They must have a carrier in that group, right? Otherwise they wouldn't be able to pick up supplies. I wonder if we should launch bombers to get straight onto them before they get turned around, like as soon as they jump into this sector. I feel like that would be really cool if we could get that done. Okay, and then the strike fighters. If we have just enough flight decks to get this all done before they get here. Then where do we want these guys?
Commander.
Probably behind this rock here.
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
Send your traffic.
Flight 15. Fuel's critical. Off station.
Moving.
Those fighter groups just coming back in. Okay.
Send your traffic.
We'll have to wait until we launch, I think. We actually need to launch our backup sundials. They've been loitering in the sector for a while. We get our bombers out in one minute and get them over there. I don't know.
Let's get to work.
We definitely get the fighters over there, at the very least.
Engines hot.
There's our bombers. Two of them, anyway. We'll put these on high burn. And I'm gonna have these guys escort the claymores. And here
Ready for
come the sturgeons. Good. These guys defend the sturgeons.
Ready.
You know, we're launching the backup sundials. Should be. And then I think we got to recover the halberd also. "20 seconds.
Send your traffic.
On station. Wire confirmed.
For the Protectorate. Strap in.
Wondering whether these guys will be close enough to get a good fix. Not entirely sure. Okay. Yeah, here comes the new sundial.
Crew.
We should start getting our ships facing the right way, which they kind of are already. Oh. Think this will set it for both ships? Let's check. No. We should get the destroyer, their destroyer up here somewhere. Maybe down here. Yeah, let's do it here.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Are they in this sector? There they are.
Plenty for everyone.
They do have a carrier. I want to try to see if I can hit them before they launch fires. Let's make sure we
For everyone.
are set to standoff range.
Receiving.
And can we get our guns straight in here? Facing is important because they got a bow tank. They take less damage if they fight head on, just in case you're wondering. Didn't quite manage to get these guys in an ambush position in time. We're almost there, though. We could start firing missiles already. These are Block 4 Thunderheads. Go ahead and try that.
On station.
I don't know what kind of things these are yet, so we're just going to have to kind of pick a target at random and hope for the best. Probably should have just done 4 bombers. Would have made this a little more manageable.
What can we do for you, Commander? We're on our way.
See, if I was them, where would I put the carrier in this group?
Plenty for everyone.
Got plenty of fuel in the high burn, that's good. I'll give the missiles a minute to go out. Clipper, clipper. Clipper. So this has got to be, if there's a tough one, it's got to be this one.
Confirmed. Plenty for everyone.
We're reading you, Oracle.
There is a line ship there.
Good as
Good.
done.
Wire confirmed.
We got the missiles. Let's see what they do. They're splitting up, going after multiple targets. Oh no.
Let's get to work.
Didn't I have 2 fighter groups escorting? The other one's lagging. Oh, he doesn't have Hybern on. Shit.
Flight 18. Engaging target.
Leave my bombers alone. Well, shit. Just lost 2 claymores.
Ready for target.
I mean, it'll be worth it if we win this battle, I think.
Flight 20. Weapon launched. Flight 20. Scout. Scout.
Ready to bite.
I think this should be quite deadly.
Ready.
Question is, will any of our fighters make it out? Looks like a no.
Send it, Oracle.
Oh, nice. Look at this. We got an explosion going off in their midst already. This is from one of the Thunderhead hits. I didn't even see what... That's huge. Okay. So we already blew up one of their ships just from that initial volley of missiles. Or hopefully we will. I mean, there's a possibility they could repair it. What have we got going on here? Can I... That's a chaff. I think in this terrain, I need these guys to be on top of each other instead of side by side. Maybe.
Cannot comply, Commander. Target is out of range. Copy. Opening fire.
Who am I
Well,
thinking?
some of our bombers got away. That's not terrible. We actually killed this Moorline. That's enormous. I'm so happy with that. That was totally worth losing the fighters and 2 bombers. We gotta be careful that these guys don't get caught in the blast here. Which one of the old... Let's have this guy Hybern home. And this guy is okay for now. This guy doesn't have a number because I got too many numbers out already.
Heads up, crew.
Moving to that position.
The enemy has buzzers.
Yeah. I got that too. Watch.
Jamming the enemy.
E-war detected.
Still out of gun range.
Standing
What
by.
about these guys? I mean, we could just charge at this point because their line ship, which is their only dangerous one, is out of commission.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Moving to that
Like, these guys might have missiles, I guess, but
Let's get to work.
I'm going to have these guys loiter since they're undamaged and protect this. We also got this guy still.
Got a job for us?
Should be good at 7,000 meters or whatever.
Acknowledge.
This is payback for that time they attacked my carrier while the reactor was down.
Standing by. Understood. Locking on. Understood. Engaging the enemy.
Heads
Awaiting
up,
orders,
they're
Commander.
Nebulous.
Missiles on the scope.
Engines hot.
Where's the other halberd? 13.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
We're low on missiles.
Heading there now, Commander.
That's interesting. They're actually fired at the cruisers here.
Receiving.
Gaining fire control solution.
Receiving. Enemy missile detected.
This is no problem.
Looks like we're being jammed. Heads up, they're jamming us. Being
Got him.
jammed, we're starting
Okay.
safety protocols.
Ready.
Looks like the one thing didn't blow up, maybe?
We've got a lot of static here.
Flight 12. Flying on fumes. We're bingo.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
We need to launch more fighters, and I'm going to move the carrier group a little closer. Launching these guys because they're a little bit quicker to prep, I think. I should probably launch the third halberd also. Let's see if these guys are scotched. They got 4. This guy's got 4 bolts. This guy's got 3 bolts.
Receiving you.
This guy doesn't need to be on high burn currently. What about 13?
We're being jammed.
Force laid in.
Let's blind them.
Low missile warning.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Oh, don't need to be going this direction
Moving
anymore.
out, Commander.
Most of these things are not hitting, unfortunately. Actually going to move this guy closer to the other group so we can get better
Aye, aye,
PD
Commander.
protection.
Moving out.
Looks like we got one hit there. Nice thing is it doesn't take that many hits probably to kill this guy with 450s.
Send to traffic.
I think these guys are retreating. I'm not sure if they're just trying to get behind cover or if they're actually retreating off the board.
Heads up, they're jamming us.
Moving to that position.
Sensor
Sensor
interference.
traffic.
We're being jammed.
On station.
A 3-shit RTV. I think he's actually going after this sundial.
Standing by.
Send your traffic. Moving. Establishing lock.
Flight 16. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
Send it, wizard.
Got a job for us?
That's my guy shooting. Thought for a second it was
Ready.
some good hits finally.
Moving.
They're hitting that guy.
They've got a lock on us.
Flight 3. Mission fuel spent. RTB.
That's fine. He was RTVing anyway.
Receiving you.
Okay, we
Awaiting orders, Commander.
finished off those guys. Okay.
Commander, they have a target
To
on
that
us.
position. Incoming missile.
Oop.
Course laid in.
We're running out of missiles.
Flight 13.
Awaiting orders,
Weapon
Commander.
launch.
Not many missiles left.
No problem.
Receiving you.
Not sure one of these guys just fired that. I think it was this guy.
Course laid in.
Receiving. What can we do for you, Commander?
Send your traffic.
Actually, I guess we launched that when they fired missiles at us.
We'll get it done.
Actually, beam range now.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
I totally forgot about this other destroyer. Sorry, buddy. I don't think he's ever going to get there before the combat's over. Send him anyway.
Ready.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Let me help with this targeting if I don't have a specific heading set.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
We don't need to flank anymore at this point. Okay.
Locking target.
They won't know what hit them.
I guess we still haven't sent a ship to go dock with the beacon yet. This way it hasn't updated the objectives. I'm really curious what that Moorline had on it. I'm gonna send 13 here in to investigate.
Reading you clear.
Heads up, crew. Ready, wizard.
Burner's hot. Burner's hot.
Mission coming in.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
What can we do for you,
Still shooting?
Commander?
Whoops. This was the carrier. So we captured 2 carriers in this one sector. Too bad I can't convert one of them to be a member of my fleet.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Moving to that position. Moving. Ready. Awaiting orders, Commander. Ready. Heading there now, Commander. Moving. Heading there now, Commander.
Why are we having a group boarding activity? Let's
Force laid in.
stop here for a second.
Standing by. Awaiting orders, Commander.
I'm gonna let all my fighters land.
Mission coming in. Skiff on station. Flight 13, flying on fumes. We're bingo.
Ready. Wiring. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Flight
Force
14,
laid in.
reporting critical fuel. RTB.
Low missile warning.
Receiving you.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Okay, now we're gonna dock with this guy.
Course laid in.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
Standing by.
that's fine. We still got the one carrier. Curious what we missed out on. Sturgeons, barracudas. We got more of those over here, I think. Yeah, we got plenty. We don't have to worry about it. Not worried about losing that. Could have maybe like tried to scramble and dock with it real quick and just take the hit, but I don't think it's worth even remotely.
Ready.
The enemy is jamming us.
Send your traffic.
Doesn't look like we took any damage. I'm happy with that.
Mission coming in.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Receiving.
We should have some of our missile guys dock with some of these other guys and see if we can pick up some lost. This guy doesn't have any. What is defense? Must be an early warning radar. This one's got thunderheads.
Standing by.
Oh, what? That's a.
Windy, this is Carlos. We're overriding the airlock. Stand by.
This thing better not blow up, I swear to God.
We're in. Boots on deck. Atlas team with me to the bridge. Boxer team, take to engineering. Damn. The ship's a lot bigger on the inside. Looks like nobody's home. All the lifeboats are jettisoned. Visual confirmed on open ports from the exterior.
Don't trip over any suspicious wires.
Boxer team's at central control now. Looks like there was a massive reactor leak and have burned out all of the engineering spaces. Everything further aft is slag. Totally inaccessible. We're entering the bridge now. We've got navigation logs here. Says the event triggered during transit away from the gate. This ship was part of the blockade. Something feels off here. Pulling the drives now, Windy. Exfil in 20.
Navlogs definitely placed the ship at the blockade. It appears to have withdrawn only recently. I suppose from an engineering standpoint, it looks like they were just unlucky. With how fast OSP shipyards are converting these ships, it's not surprising. They would have to cut more than a few corners to keep up this output. The redeployment orders are in here too. This ship was one of those redeployed in that message we intercepted a few days ago. It seems this ship was part of a group that was heading further in system, far from the gate. But why? I just don't know.
Another mystery, but we have to move on. Divine whatever answers you can, Commander Pharamond, but quickly. We're in striking distance of Bulwark and we have a serious fight ahead.
I guess we'll take 30 blizzards. These are maybe good anti-fighter, I think. This thing has as many bolts as I do. Holy freak. Okay. .35mm flechette ammo is not that available to me, so we'll take some of that. I want more rockets if we can get them, but more importantly, can we get more torpedoes? Typhoons are also interesting. What is this? I think these are anti-fighter missiles, maybe? I'm not sure.
Low missile warning.
We'll take some of these. I think the rockets are better than the bombs. A lot of difficult decisions. And this guy's full up, so we could take some more of these missiles and torpedoes and stuff if we wanted to, but we'd have to offload something else. So I think we're done with this guy.
Repositioning.
Low missile warning.
Course laid in. Aye aye, full burn.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I don't have docking with these yet. Okay, so the Disperse These Mist has docked with the OSP ship all at once. We'll take all these Thunderhead Block 2s, as we can, or as many as we can carry anyway. And there's 3 more Thunderhead Block 2s that we definitely have to pick up.
Holding our position.
See what this other ship has here.
Orders.
Missile stores are low.
Standing by. Send your traffic.
We get a more direct route away from this guy in case it explodes.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders, Commander. Not many missiles left.
I'll just take a Thunderhead in the magazine even though we can't use it here. Shuffle things around later. Do I do that? No, I think that's gonna mess me up.
All Not many missiles left. More slate in.
Standing by.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
We're reading you. Receiving. On it.
Send your traffic. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Standing by.
Okay, I didn't want anything from you anyway.
Orders. Receiving. Missile reserves are low. Bring us to a stop.
It scared me for a minute, the HUD, because the danger icon on the HUD was right on top of this guy.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Receiving.
Okay, ammo. We can pick up 1 Thunderhead out of 3 here. We give up small squalls for the block 2. Block 2 Thunderheads are way better than squalls. Okay, unless the enemy has active decoys, which they typically don't.
Aye aye. Breaking burn.
These guys back in formation later.
We're reading
Enemy jammer.
Okay. Bulk magazine. Now this is a tricky one. We gotta decide how much stuff we can bring on board here. I want to bring as many rockets and bombs as we can. We gotta get rid of some stuff. We gotta get rid of some bolts, I think. That's pretty good. We got lots of truncheons.
Missile count is low.
A 20mm slug, that's okay. I don't want more typhoons. Can't fit anymore. Unless I get rid of another stack of bolts. Maybe we can afford to do that. Okay, we'll fill the rest with flechette. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Zeroing speed.
Send traffic. Helm, take us in.
Ready. Aye aye, full burn.
Standing by. Course laid in.
The bum that we had to leave the loop of Karita behind. But other than that, we're doing quite well.
Receiving.
Guess that's the cost I paid for doing the extra mission to get the...
Moving.
The other cruiser, I don't remember.
We're reading you. Falling in.
Helm, address the formation.
Standing by. Copy that. Forming up.
Heading there now, Commander. Moving to that position.
Okay, and then we need
We're ready
6.
whenever you are. Moving into formation.
Send your traffic. Moving.
Ready. Information.
Standing by. I command, assuming formation.
Alright, we're on to Seven Sisters.
We're on our way.
Course laid in. Moving to that position.
Alright, I think the Seven Sisters mission is going to be a story for another time. Again, I'll do a little bit of logistics off stream just to make sure that I got everything sorted the way I want. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Have a good afternoon, and I will see you next time. Let me see.